The Ephemera 11 common manuals are now available for update 5.11. We have a very solid selection this time, so you don't want to miss any divine codes. Today we'll be briefly covering each of the manuals you can purchase and going over what fun skills you can get. As always, you can use common manuals for merging if you're working on any projects. Starting with the 5-star manuals for 300 ephemera each, you can get Percival. He's an extremely good common manual because there's 3 very good and rare passive skills. Pick up Luna if you want to use it since it's cheap, and pair it with one of Attack and Defense Solo, Lull Atk and Speed, or Rouse Defense and Res. Attack and Defense Solo 3 is a great A skill for units who want to be left alone. You get plus 6 attack and defense for either phase, and it's very nice. You can pair it with the Sacred Seal version as well. Lots of uses for all kinds of builds. For Lull Atk and Speed, this is another solid skill. Inflict -2 attack and speed on the foe and neutralize their attack and speed field boss. Very annoying skill for units who try to abuse speed field boss, including the new legendary Marth with his Shining Emblem bonus doubler combo. Lull Atk and Speed is more of a scrappy brawling type skill, but we can definitely save you against buffing teams. Last up, we have Rouse Defense and Res. If you start the turn alone, you get plus 6 Defense and Res field boss. Thanks to the Defense and Res solo seal, everyone can try the Ducel build and just try to be a lone tank. Maybe not the best Rouse C skill for every solo build, but it can be fun, especially on units who don't need help with damage. Overall, Percy pretty much has the standard cavalry build a lot of units like to use. Solo, Low, and Rouse are all solid skills, so definitely pick up Percival if you can. Next up is Adrift Ephemera Coin. This coin comes with Rally Attack and Speed Plus, Draconic Aura, Attack and Speed Bond, and Fortified Dragons. For the second month in a row, we are getting another manual with Rally Attack and Speed Plus. Dual rallies are generally sought after for their double plus 6 field buffs, and they score very high for arena modes. It's a very tough to get Rally Attack and Speed Plus since the base Rally Attack and Speed isn't on any easy to get units. You most likely are going to need both Rally Attack and Speed and Rally Attack and Speed Plus, which is going to take up 2 inheritance slots. If you can grab the prerequisite skills for these other ones, you can also grab Draconic Aura and Fortified Dragons. Fortified Dragons is the Defense Res Emblem field buff for dragon teams, but it's also on Melkana, who is a heroic girl unit. If you end up using 2 slots on Rally Attack and Speed Plus, then you cannot get all 3 tiers of Attack and Speed Bond 3, plus 5 attack and speed when next to an ally. It's not the craziest A skill nowadays, but it's still a bit tough to find. It's on Bridal Louise if you prefer to spend grails. For the most part, grab Corrin if you need another dual rally. Who knows when our next one could be. Moving on to the 4-star common manuals, these cost 100 Ephemera 11 each. Our returning Tempest unit is Groom Zelot. At 4 stars, you can get Ignis or Attack and Defense Form 3. Zelot is the easiest way to get this skill, so grab him if you want it for a cheaper build. At 5 stars, Zelot has Drive Attack 2 and the Love Candelabra plus Axe. We did just get another Heroic Girl Axe unit, but Ninja Shamir is definitely more of a combative speedy unit than a tanky support. Love Candelabra is basically a joint drive attack and joint drive defense weapon. You give plus 4 attack and defense to allies within 2 spaces, and then you get these same bonuses when you're near to allies yourself. Not the most popular weapon just because it's more of a support tool, however it can find a home on pretty much anyone. Or maybe pair it up with Rally Attack and Speed Plus and a Ruse B skill. Next, we're moving on to Lex. Lex is a pretty neat demoted unit from earlier this year. We got a good amount of Axe Cavaliers, including Zelot, but Lex has a unique weapon called the Goddess Axe. It gives him plus 5 defense, inflicts -5 speed and res, but lets him always attack twice. A 3 to 4 star unit with a dual phase Brave weapon or Brave Axe is pretty neat, so Lex can be a fun merge project. Now for skills, he doesn't have the best stuff. Lex does have reposition, which I do love, and he gets attack and defense push 3 at 4 stars. Push 3 skills are basically one and done, but can be super budget A skills if you only need a unit to fight once. At 5 stars, Lex is going to bring Axe Experience 3, double EXP for Axe allies. Leveling isn't really an issue in this game, so it's not that useful of a skill. Our third unit is going to be Mr. Ferdinand von Aegir. Ferdy has some fun skills to use. At 4 stars, he also has reposition, and he's going to have Fortress Defense 3. Not exactly a crazy skill, but some units need to stack flat defense, so it's there. At 5 stars, Ferdy has Rouse Speed and Defense 3, which grants plus 6 speed and defense field buffs when you start the turn alone. It's a great ski skill for a variety of solo builds. For his weapon, he has the Vanguard Plus, which grants plus 7 defense on the enemy phase. It's a simple defense stacking weapon, although there are tons of other good lances that do similar things available. Fourth common manual is for Libra. At 5 stars, you can get Noontime for healing or Spur Attack and Res 2. Technically a somewhat rare skill since Libra is the only unit with this Spur variant. Wouldn't say it's a must grab though. At 5 stars, Libra's gonna bring Renewal 3 and the Wogun plus X, deals plus damage on special procs. Unless you have Spring Alphonse's weapon, Libra is the only way to get Wogun. It can get you extra burst damage, but there are so many inherent waxes that can offer more. Last up is Sakura. At 4 stars, she has Imbue or Still Water Bomb for +4 rest to allies when it triggers. At 5 stars, Sakura has Fortified Defense 3, which is not worth the 20,000 feathers. Instead, you can pick up Physic Plus for 2 space healing or Fear Plus for -7 attack debuffs. You can find these on a lot of other healers, so really not worth buying Sakura besides merges. That will be it for this video. I'm certainly hoping to get both 5 stars if I can, and if we have enough left over, I may get another Lex. I think Percival is definitely the most enticing common manual just because he has 3 skills that so many units can utilize. I would recommend getting him the most unless you need the dual rally from Corrin. Reminder to use last month's Ephemera 10 before you lose them, and go get this month's Ephemera 11. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.